Uh-oh. Hello. Wait, have we got... Okay. Nope. There we go. Sorry about that. Not the smoothest transition, I know. Welcome back, everybody, to Let's Play Nobunaga's Ambition. We're just having a peach of a time here. Peach of a time. Dive right back into... I'm just starting back up. There is a little bit of time between episode 2 and this one. Hope everybody's having a good day. Let's see. Oh, this guy. He would be a great recruit if we could get him. Killed his dad though, so tell you what, we do have his brother. Maybe the kinship bond will make it more likely. There we go. See, he's a lot more capable, so we'll make him the governor instead. That is something that works, by the way. Makes sense, I guess. Family member. Ask instead of your regular old schmo. So the plan is we're eventually going to move northward. I'm not necessarily going to try and make this a historical playthrough. We will provide assistance, but once again, we will not actually watch or participate in this battle for a reason which, once again, I promise you we will get to. All in due time. It has to do with a certain event that I don't want to happen. Politics rating. Okay. We'll help everybody we can. I want my officers to be as proficient as possible and as many things as possible. I'm just going to wait for the new year here to reload our funds. Okay. Repairs on Kiriyama finished. I'm going to avoid this bottom left section for right now. We're just going to build up and allow some time to pass. Wait, has it already been 3 seasons already? Wow. Oh, we built the Hongonji. I don't know that I ever developed it after I... Yeah. Maybe we'll go ahead and make one more garrison. $8,400 is quite a bit of troops, but... Spy. Is there anybody I want to spy on? Not really. So if I send a spy, but they get discovered, I'm pretty sure it'll lower my relations. I want to kind of spy on the Saito, but at the same time, I don't want my relations to be bad with them yet. Okay, I think we're about to get a major event here. Okay, so with Yoshitatsu's rebellion, we are no longer allied with the Saito. As a matter of fact, our relationship with them has gone from the best possible to the worst possible. Ooh. Guinea is one of the best in the game for building up infrastructure. So it's good that we discovered him. He was in the territory. So now I'm going to move northwards. Because of his rebellion, there's a lot of the Saito officers that are not exactly loyal yet. So we're going to start by sending ninjas to the Saito territory. In the hopes we can actually get some of their better officers to defect and join us. And that's what I'm going to spend all of my actions on pretty much every turn. I'm going to prioritize using Nobunaga to actually ask the officers to defect instead of having him send ninjas, because sometimes if you ask an officer to defect and they say no, they can report you to soldiers, and the officer that's asking for the defection can actually get killed. So Mitsuhide here, hearkening back to episode 1, because of the friend system, he is Nobunaga's friend. And I know from years of playing, he will join me immediately. So that's already their strongest officer joined with us. Okay. And Yoshimichi there, he will not join us right away. But when he says, "Do you understand what I've been thinking lately?" that's going to make his morale go way down. Matter of fact, to demonstrate, I'm going to see if I can't get some spies here to show you what I'm talking about. So to see what their actual loyalty rating is, we need spies here. So we'll send one to Inabayama. We'll attempt to send one to Iwamura. Most of my good officers I keep with me. We'll see if we can't manage it somehow. There we go. Nobumitsu got it. But because of Yoshitatsu's rebellion, all of his officers have lower loyalty. Not exactly down in the dumps necessarily, but they have gone down. And all we need is a crack. If we can open up a crack, we can get in the door. Okay, so he's agreed to defect. He didn't join us right away, but he'll join us in the middle of a battle. Okay. Keijun. Going to defect. I don't think Kazumasa will join us. Okay. Morinari. Let's try Naomoto. Okay, he just shut us down. Okay, we gotta act very quickly here, because the Asakura, they're going to try and take this land too. As they have been trying, but whereas before we were reinforcing the Saito to stop them from succeeding, now they aren't going to have that benefit. So now I'm wagering, I'm going back and forth. Toshimitsu, I know that Mitsuhide is his friend, so he will join me right away. Taking one of their good officers off of the board. Even if he doesn't join me in battle, they can't use him as an officer if he's joined me already. So now Moto will... Okay. He's not shutting me down entirely here. Okay, we won him over. Go ahead and we'll develop here at the end. Hopefully the Asakura do not attack again. They had a draw. I may ask Kazumasa one time. I don't think I have ever gotten him to join me regardless of who he's fighting for, but we'll ask. Okay. Some officers have really high, honor. I think in Romance of the Three Kingdoms, they have a stat for that. In this game, they don't. So I can also see here, because of my spy, I can see how many troops they have exactly, how much gold they have, how much food they have, what their horses look like, what their muskets look like. I'm going to attack Inabayama first because the Asakura keep attacking them, and I'm about to weaken the Saito. I don't know if I have enough good officers that I can take both of their castles this turn, but we will take the harder of the two, or try our best to anyway. So let's I don't want him. The auto picker picked him because he can field a lot of troops, not necessarily because he's a very good officer. I would rather field Niwa. Okay. Looking good. So they're setting out. Of course, they do have a lot of troops right now, but I've already bribed all of their top generals here. Alright, excuse me, water break. Hydrating. Okay. So they have more muskets than I'm used to seeing. Although I'll admit I do usually play on easy. They may have actually spent some of their money. This base here on the far left is looking like it may be the weak link. I am going to leave Toshimitsu behind. Just in case they counterattack me, I'll be able to at least garrison somebody to make sure they can't take a fortress easily. Because if you haven't noticed from the previous battles, whenever a fortress or one of the defensive towers in a castle battle, for instance, is occupied, it makes the damage go down significantly when you're trying to attack it. Likewise, if you're being attacked, you really want to try and get your base garrisoned to make sure that you're taking as little damage as possible. It gives you time to damage them with your defensive capabilities, because these fortresses do attack. Okay, they're shooting. My soldiers are actually, instead of going to this far base, they're going up as high as they can and then turning left. So we will try and send Nagahide back. Hopefully, as he may just actually get shit on here, which would be a shame, because that's the last of my muskets. And this base is being defended by riflemen, which means it's going to do a crap ton of damage in defenses. Not ideal, especially with Nobunaga or archers going straight up to it. This is not going great so far. I cannot lie to you. Cannot lie to you at all. Not liking what I'm seeing. Okay, looks like Masakatsu's going for the surround here. I think we will be able to take the fortress here before they can get an adequate amount of troops over here to stop me. And then we should be able to get quite a bit of momentum back in our favor. I'm going to hold off on these defections. I'm going to try and get as far as the castle, especially if they have all of these riflemen. I'm going to really prioritize trying to get these rifles defeated. I could have gotten Hidemitsu to defect as well. He is also Mitsuhide's friend. You could probably tell due to the fact that they're relatives. So I'm going to try and defeat some of these generals that are going to join. As a matter of fact, let's just try and target down Yoshitatsu here. On second thought, let's try and get these riflemen first. Yoshitatsu is kind of body blocked. I'm just going to have him go ahead and defect. Try and divide their attention somewhat. Okay. They do not have many troops left. 1,800. Okay. So instead of deploying any of the officers I had ready to defect, he just gave himself, Yoshitatsu that is, all 1,800 soldiers, and he's going to try and defend as best as he can. I'm going to put, let's see, okay, the tower's right there. We should be far enough away. So he has the second tower upgrade. Instead of small towers, he has just towers. They fire a little bit faster and have more health. I don't think they do more damage necessarily. Because Yoshitatsu is the commander, he will not come out of the gates to attack me. I have enough experience in this game to know that the AI doesn't work that way. So I can go straight for the gate. He just attempted to use the taunt skill there. So I'm going to target him instead of the gate. My horsemen will keep attacking the gate anyway, and my archers will damage him, making him retreat. So when I do open this gate, he's not going to be standing there with his counter skill active, destroying my troops. I would probably win anyway. He's vastly outnumbered here. He lost the field battle by quite a bit. But this will minimize the losses. We may try attacking Iwamura Castle anyway. He may just defend by himself again. I don't know. I don't know. We shall see. If he tries to put any of the generals that have already agreed to defect to my side on the field, then it'll be an easy victory. But they may just be out of troops after this. Instead of going for the keep, I'm going to take the tower. Toshimitsu lost. That's also bad. That means our horses are gone. My supply of horses is run out. So we're taking a really important castle here, but at the same time we've lost all of... Well, maybe not. I think I had 1,000 muskets, actually. But lost almost 4/5 of my rifles, and I've lost all of my horses. Okay. Instead of transferring soldiers over, I can field quite a bit of troops here. Nobumitsu has much better stats, plus he's a relative. We'll try. We'll try. I don't have a ton of soldiers, but I think I may have enough. 4,400 is not that bad. He did put Yoshimichi, I'm sorry, on the field. Yoshitatsu did come himself. If Kazumasa gets in this fortress, I may lose. Unless your commander is really strong, I wouldn't make your commander a melee unit. Or if you do, gotta make sure you put him in the back. In this case, they wanted Fujisada to be in charge because he is a lieutenant. I guess. I don't know. The auto army picker is a little weird in that way. If I can rush Kazumasa down, Yoshimichi defecting should be enough to swing the battle in my favor. Because, let's see, his stats aren't the greatest. Yoshitatsu is a little bit of a boss. Kazumasa is a boss. I would really like to be able to get Kazumasa on my side, but with my luck, I almost never can. He almost never spawns in Owari if you play as Nobunaga. Can't get him. Let's see what type of damage he's doing. First volley, he's lighting Nagachika up. Actually, Yoshimichi has just... He went straight into the camp, so... I went ahead and just took the field dub. Okay. So we were able to get here, only losing 200 troops. Once again, our main issue here is going to be Kazumasa with the 400 rifles. They had a little bit left. If he's sitting close to the gate, which tells me he may run out for whatever reason. The AI has put him here. RNGesus has descended favorably. Let's have Nobumitsu actually just stop back here and everybody else target Kazumasa. I don't want the reason I lose here because my commander is too close to the rifles and gets sniped. Okay, he's run out. My troops have been taunted, which means they're going to take more damage and charge after the enemy. I'm not going to have any control on them. Their cavalry's coming out. If I can get the first hit, it would be very helpful. Okay. I think we got to target the cavalry down. In an environment like this, their damage output is going to be quite a bit higher than Kazumasa's. Come on. Alright, we weren't able to clinch that. Oh, yes, we were! Somebody sniped his ass. All in all, we have not lost too many so far. Only about 700. Pretty good. Okay, and that's the rifleman off the board. I don't think Yoshitatsu will try and stop us from taking this tower. And if we can get this tower, it's pretty much a guaranteed dub. I'm fairly certain. I don't think there's much he can do to stop me if I can get this castle here. Or this tower, rather. Because then I will be able to heal inside of the castle walls. You can run back to your main camp to heal, but it takes a lot longer. Your food will run out. So he's going to come and attack my soldiers. I'm going to try and body block him from getting into the tower to defend it. Let him attack me, because he has counter anyway. Yoshitatsu is very strong. We managed to get the tower. Okay, we taunted him, which means that his counter ability will leave. He's also not going to retreat while he's taunted. Activate all skills to maximize our damage. Alright, and that's the fall of the Saito right there. They have a lot of really strong officers. I'm going to try and get them all to join me. Hidemitsu says no. Alright, Kazumasa joins us, which means that we're very, very well off from here on out. Because he's extremely powerful. Everybody that I asked to... almost released him. He's getting killed. That's what you get for killing my father-in-law. Okay, we're going to go ahead. Do it like this. Move everybody to Inabayama. This is going to be my new base going forward. Oh, let's say I guess most of them went to Anatsu because Nobumitsu, the commander, this is where he is. Okay. So, we'll put these guys together. I do want to bring Kazumasa with me. Now we need to put somebody good in charge of Kiyosu, because Kiyosu is such a good castle. I've already built it up quite a bit. So we'll put Masakatsu in charge there for now. Put Keiju in there. He's pretty strong. Okay. I think that's good enough for now. I will go ahead and transport most of the gold that I have left. Quite a bit of the food. Do something like this, maybe. And Natsu must have a ranch, which is what you get horses out of. Delegate so that they will continue to build those. And since we took Nino in the winter, a lot of my officers are getting promoted. That's as good. That dude can put in some work with a fishing pole, let me tell you. Alright, so now we have Gifu Castle. Let's go ahead and reward everybody. Get their loyalty back up. Hironari Hineno. He's actually pretty decent. He's more of an average officer. but he's on the higher side of average. I take it back. No, he's not. He's an average officer, but we will recruit him anyway. So they do not have Gifu built up quite a bit. Let's see, 3 markets. A maxed out plaza is pretty good. We'll go ahead and start working on a garrison. We will finish leveling this market up. Get a little bit more gold back next turn. Okay, we'll do one more thing before we end the episode. I want to actually check something. So, we're going to go down to the Matsudaira. A lot of times there's a very influential Oda officer who spawns in Mikawa and ends up serving Ieyasu. Or Motoyasu, I'm sorry. Yes, Toshie Maeda. Let's see. I know that he is a friend of Nobunaga, so if I ask him to join me, he's just going to. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, with that, I think we're at a good stopping point for this one. I hope you've enjoyed, and hopefully I'll see you on the next one. Have a good night anyway. Bye-bye.